Welcome to Flip Talk, the unofficial official craft beer podcast of Oklahoma, where we're all about the three B's, beer, buddies, and bullshit. I'm Jeremy, your legendary host, and I'm joined as always by a guy who will always give thanks for a beer that's dank, Michael.
Hello.
On today's show, we'll talk about the insane beer news coming from 9BAN this week, our recent trip to Texas, unrelated, recent taproom openings, and more. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and give us a follow on social media at Pub Talk Podcast. All right, let's get into it.
You know, they brew 10,000 bottles of beer a day. I drink 45 off the assembly line, and I'm the asshole.
Well, what are you drinking? We'll start with that.
I am drinking one of our beers from the Texas trip. It is actually out of all the beer I brought back, it's the only stout that I've drank out of all of them.
Okay.
But it's the last of that pack. It's the salted caramel or caramel, whatever. Temptress from Lakewood Brewing.
Right on.
Ale brewed with lactose, sugar, vanilla, natural caramel flavor, and sea salt. 9.1 ABV. Fucking delicious. Does it on the bottle? No, it doesn't, but it's so goddamn good. The first one I had, I make this mistake quite a bit. It was fucking cold as shit in my refrigerator. Poured it, tried to drink it. I'm like, there's like no flavor to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
This one, I popped it open probably about 10, 15 minutes ago. So it's nice and warm. It's so fucking good. So much flavor in that. The back end's delicious. There's the caramel, roasty, malty, just fucking awesome. Glad you wanted to go to that fucking place because it's really, really good. I wish I got more of their beer. I didn't pick up any at the liquor store because I'm like, we're going to go there, but I should have done that. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I had more stouts.
Yeah, ironically, that's the only one I didn't get of theirs, at least of what was available that day.
Oh, it wasn't in that pack?
It wasn't. No, I wasn't sure what was in it. And yeah, anyway, I should have swapped you something, but shrug gives me an excuse to go back.
Yeah, I figured it'd be in there.
I think it was a new release that day. I think that was what it was.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Easily a 4.
Okay.
Easily. I'll probably just leave it at a 4. It's really, 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 really fucking good. And long, hard day today. So nice and I don't know, feels good for the mood.
Yeah.
I also had a seltzer while I was waiting for that to warm up a little bit. From Tups, that Blur, man, that shit's good.
Yeah, it is. Well, ironically, I am also drinking a Temptress variant.
Nice.
I guess it's not that ironic. It's only been a week since we ran down there. But this one is the Sin Mint Temptress, so it's an imperial milk stout brewed with vanilla, mint, graham cracker, and natural flavors. It's the same thing. I was having some computer difficulties before we were able to get this going, so it got nice and warm while I was fucking with that. And man, I get all of the mint, all of the the cracker flavor. It's fucking almost close to a thin mint type flavor.
Oh, right on.
Chocolate and the mint and the cookie flavor, cookie cracker, whatever. It's easily a 4 for me. It's what, the 5th Temptress variant I bought there. This is the last one I hadn't tried. Because I got a mixed pack that was 3 different variants: cherry vanilla, coconut, and then the Sin Mint. And then I took home peanut butter Temptress in a growler, whatever, and a 16 ouncer of the French Quarter Temptress. I haven't had anything bad, put it that way.
The French Quarter one I really wanted to try down.
You know, most of them I've drank more quickly than I should at 9.1. Shrug. The only thing I've got left that I haven't cracked open yet is bourbon barrel Temptress. I'm saving that for maybe Thanksgiving. I might bust that one open.
Yeah, probably start knocking out the stouts over the next week. I can't believe I haven't drank the Texas Bomb yet, or the no, pretty much the Texas Bomb is probably what I'll drink next.
Well, I guess we should actually talk about it since we're talking about the beers. But last Friday 13th, actually, we didn't have any bad luck. We took a day trip down, just drove down to North Texas, hit a Specs liquor store in Plano, picked up quite a few local beers there just because we weren't staying in town, wanted to kind of get as much stuff as we could in one place, and then went over to Lakewood Brewing Company to check their taproom out. It was opening for the first time since the pandemic, forced them to close down that day. And they've got a big outdoor space, so it felt like a nice, safe place to check out, and it was.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I can't say enough nice things about Lakewood. Everybody that was working there was really nice and happy to see you, and didn't. Occasionally, you can get the snooty beer tenders or the disinterested beer tenders, and there was none of that at Lakewood. Maybe a byproduct of them having not interacted with the public for months, but they also, I think, cast their beer tenders from a modeling agency. Just saying.
The vibe there just overall was fucking awesome, man. That fucking massive. I was surprised how big the fucking patio was, and the whole food setup where you can just fucking scan a thing and order it all through your phone. They just bring that shit to you is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fire pit fucking smelled delicious and just great. Wish could have stayed there longer, but if I couldn't, it wouldn't have been smart.
Yeah.
But awesome place. I've had one of their beers before. That's it. Or maybe a couple. They were did you say they were at a festival?
They were at a festival like 2017. I think they were at Hop Jam, maybe 2018.
I don't remember any of those, but I know I've had a beer from them, but I didn't really know what to expect. And it was, all the beers were fucking good they had there. And that space is legit, except for the parking. Parking was fucking stupid.
Yeah, the parking lot sucked. It's basically an office park.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that beer garden alone, if we ever, once the world's vaccinated and whatnot and things are back to normal, maybe that'd be a trip I'd consider making an overnight deal so that I could spend significant amount of time hanging out in their beer garden with that fire pit going and just crushing beers.
Nice stage too, so like live music and shit would be awesome. I would definitely go back to that place for sure.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, everybody there was real friendly and they seemed to know what they were doing, and it just had a good vibe to it.
Music was fucking good. I mean, just
even the Spotify or whatever they had going was awesome, man.
Fucking like one song after another. We're like, fuck, man. You want me to fucking stay here? That's what businesses do. They want you to fucking stay at their place.
Yeah. And I think we did stay there about one beer more than we wanted to or had originally intended to, but such is the life of a beer drinker.
Yeah,
but I think, I don't want to speak for you, but I think collectively probably the thing that we were most excited for out of that Specs trip had to be that Prairie gift pack with Texas Bomb in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, when you fucking spotted that, I'm like, fuck yeah, because I don't think there was any out on the shelf after that.
There weren't any singles, yeah.
Or was there another gift pack?
Well, I mean, in Oklahoma, it's regular Bomb and Christmas Bomb.
No, I mean on the shelf there, because I think you got the last two, or somebody else grabbed the last one right after you.
I think there were three, and the guy that was in there shopping at the same time as us also grabbed one.
Yeah, so that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Really.
I will say I've had Texas Bomb, and I'm not shitting on the beer, but just be prepared for the fact that all it is a different coffee. Or at least that's what I got out of it. It was a Texas coffee instead of an Oklahoma.
You taste the difference in the coffee though?
It tasted a little bit different. Yeah.
Oh well.
It's still cool. I still would have wanted one no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
If they do a series of different states Bomb with a different coffee in every one, I'm going to want them all.
Right. Yeah, I looked at the ingredients. Like, that doesn't seem different, but I didn't. It was one of those that just kept moving on.
Yeah.
But, well, I'm still drink the fuck out of it.
Right. And the glass that came in the box has an
awesome
Texas theme to it, so can't get that here.
And I still haven't even had I haven't had Christmas Bomb yet. I'm assuming that was a new one, right, for this year?
For this year, yeah. I haven't had this year's yet. but Christmas Bomb's always a home run in my book.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of cool beer to pick up. I'd really been wanting to try Spindle Tap Brewery out of, I think it's Houston or San Antonio, one of the two. Every one I've had from them is really good. Mainly all IPAs, double IPAs and shit. Fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a bad beer that I've tried yet. I'm really looking forward to the Clown Shoes ones that I've picked up too. I haven't tried that either.
That's what I was going to throw out next. Was I stocked up on a shitload of Clown Shoes beer now that they're not distributing in Oklahoma, and man, I'm really excited for a bunch of those. Yeah, and boo to that for sure. Fucking assholes.
Those days,
not Clown Shoes' fault. I don't think. I think it's our distribution here, but
just miss getting all those different Unidragons and all that shit that we used to get here.
Yep,
it's balls.
Any of those big ass bombers stout where, it wasn't a good idea for me to open it and drink the whole thing, but I definitely did that every time.
And now that it's November and I can drink again, I've got 2 Cowboys games next week. So,
yeah, and a weird socially distant Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right. It's just nuts. It's just going wild, man.
I know. When you mentioned Blur, I wanted to make sure we talked about that a little more. The seltzer line from Tubbs that I don't remember if he talked about on our episode or if he told us about it after we had stopped recording.
He talked about it, but he wouldn't drop like the name or anything. He was very particular about what he would say about it because they were saving up for the drop. But he said the seltzer line was coming out, and he left it at that. I think he said he would tell us after, or he had told us before. But yeah, it's a little drop in there. So I've been looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I hope Oklahoma gets that. The hibiscus apple is fucking amazing in particular.
Yeah, it's probably been my favorite. I like that. And is there a mango one or something? I can't remember the other flavors. So blueberry lemonade was all right. I think that was a flavor. But yeah, that apple and I think it's a mango something was really, really fucking good.
And listen to us here bragging about seltzers.
Dave from Vortex would probably slap us.
Go back a fucking year ago and we're like, no, seltzers are stupid.
They were.
Yeah,
God, those ones we had were dog shit. Ugh, they're fucking disgusting. These actually have some fucking flavor and it doesn't feel like I'm drinking like 1,000 calories worth of shit too. So I can drink more of them. And it's only 5%, so it's hardly any alcohol or something.
Yeah, I was talking to Heather the other night. I guess it was Saturday, where I was wrapping Christmas presents and doing some other stuff around the house. So it was the day after we had gotten back from Texas. So I drank from 9 a.m. until whatever time she got home, nice. Whatever. And I was fine. I wasn't fucked up or anything, but I had sent her a meme that I also posted on our story that I actually put the words on because I was sitting there watching Star Wars movies too. And I took the, I love you, I know. And I've been drinking Imperial Stouts all day. I know. I sent that to her. And so she assumed I had actually been drinking Imperial Stouts all day. So I let her know that, no, I'm responsible. I was spacing the stouts with seltzers. So drink a stout, drink a seltzer, drink a stout, drink a seltzer, mix a little water in there. And she's like, you understand that that's not how spacing works. You're supposed to drink a glass of water. Seltzer's water.
It looks like water, kind of.
She's like, it has alcohol content. Don't argue with me.
For some reason, it feels like it doesn't. It feels like it's, like you're saying, it's a way to chill out on the bigger beers you're drinking. But then it's like, it is 5.2.
It worked for me on Saturday.
Yeah. It's better than drinking fucking 12 stouts in a row.
Yeah. Oh, if I had drank 4 stouts in a row, I'd have been on the floor.
Right.
Or on the couch, at least.
Oh, I didn't say that. Speaking of Star Wars, it's baby Darth Maul.
Oh, nice.
Glass to mouth. Man, motherfuckers love to try to spoil Mandalorian. I don't get why they get up at like 7 in the morning and watch that fucking show. Like, as soon as I got up this morning, I was just letting the dog out and looking at my phone. First thing that popped up on my timeline was, oh my God, have you seen this on Matt? And then like the first comment was somebody spoiling the fucking episode. I'm like, you cocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably what I'm going to do when we finish this episode is watch it.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're ready to go. It made me go back and fucking, I went through and started watching the episodes that I missed because I knew the character they introduced last week and whatever. But I'm like, I need to go back and watch more of it. Still can't deal with that fucking animation on Clone Wars. That shit's garbage, but the storylines are cool.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of it. And I couldn't really get into it.
Was that all about Texas?
Probably. I don't know. But you'll see us posting a lot of Texas beers for a while. I guess that's the moral of the story. Although I think I've drank through about a third of what I brought back.
Yeah, I thought it would last me a little bit longer than it did, and I'm literally down to an IPA and a few stouts. Like it's.
Oh wow! Well, you didn't get as much as I did either, but
No, got more than I thought I would. But yeah, I've also pretty much had a beer every day, and I hadn't done that in a very long time.
Yeah, I've been having one every night, plus several on Saturday. I don't know. My goal is to make them last through the end of November, and then I'll buy more here in town, or maybe go to Oklahoma City.
Right.
And I guess you alluded to Dave earlier from Vortex. So we did our third annual podcast there for their third anniversary. Good times, as always.
Always.
It was weird being in that tiny ass town when the election results came in.
Yeah,
I will say that.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But overall, it was fucking fun. As always a good time. Always like seeing what new beers they've had. Try. Also get to try some of the old ones. Some of the old favorites. Drink a lot. Smoke my annual cigar.
Yeah.
Or two. Yeah, good fucking times.
Yeah.
And I love how much, man, fucking Punk City loves those episodes. That one always does really fucking well every time we go. All of it. The audio, video, all that shit does really well. Which is a nice little bonus for something that's really fun to do.
Yeah. It's it's mutually beneficial. So
Good.
It's fun.
Yeah. It makes you forget to do stuff though. Like I get home.
That's
got home and I'm like doing the bonus episode. I'm like, I didn't fucking get a shot of a single bit of brewing equipment while we were there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Didn't get a shot of the outside, which tried, but the camera ran forever. Drink a little bit. Why the fuck isn't this working? Oh, well, that's what happens when you just let it record.
I still think it turned out well.
Oh, no, it was awesome. I loved it.
And the video is just a whole lot of you and I and Dave at the bar rather than B-roll, but that's okay.
Well, because normally after we're done, it's a little bit of sitting around, but then also time to get shots. And it's like, as soon as that one was over, it's like, let's fucking drink.
He said it at the end of the episode.
Oh, man. So just keep that in mind for next time. Maybe.
I think that
early.
The combination of that stout and then the double IPA, that they brewed for Tom, or not the Vortex brew, but the CBAO brew for Tom. Fuck, man.
That fucking barley wine. I mean, like it was.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
15%. It was back to back fucking good stuff, and it felt it.
Sorry.
It was fun. It was fun.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's cool. It's always fun to sit on that afterwards too, just sitting on the patio, kicking back, drinking the beers, hanging out with people you normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Small town. Don't get to Ponca ever.
Yeah.
Overall times. Good stuff. Look forward to next year.
Well, I guess, should we get into what we really want to talk about?
What's that?
Oh,
Did a local brewery close down? Did I miss that?
I mean, some sort of brewery closed down. I don't know about local.
Oh my God. I'm so fucking glad they're gone.
Well,
I mean, I'm sorry with the bad shit that happened, but
Yeah.
fuck.
We're beating around the bush here. If you don't know, you need to Google 9-Band Brewing right now, read the news articles, come back. Okay, you're back. Holy shit, right? This motherfucker murdered somebody, committed wire fraud. I'm sorry, allegedly, even though he's on doorbell camera and everything.
Yeah. You don't shut down all your social media and all your websites and everything if there's not a good chance that shit happened.
Yeah, so that's 9-Band Brewing, which I don't know. I wouldn't think anybody's listening that doesn't know. Based in Allen, Texas, had a satellite tap room in the Osage Casino here in Tulsa. Tried to market themselves as local. The only brewery we've openly shit on this show, and for a lot of reasons that we don't necessarily need to get into here. But their beer sucked. Their people were assholes.
They're not local and stop.
And they're not local.
Bags.
I still don't understand why, if Osage wanted a satellite tap room, why they didn't go after Skydance or some other brewery here in Oklahoma. That would have been
I hope they make a better decision if they, I would assume they'll probably try to do something with that in the future.
But Tom Gilbert's article made it sound like they're just going to brew their own shit there under their own label. So, I mean, and that's all. This is all happened in the last 48 hours or so. I have no idea if any of that's permanent decisions or things are still kind of in flux. But it sounded like Osage Casino was in the process of terminating that agreement anyway because it wasn't working out.
I mean, that's cool too, I guess. I mean, if that, I guess, make it local, if they were actually doing their own shit.
Yeah, it start up another, and I don't know. I mean, would they keep the same guy that was doing the 9-Band recipes? I'm not sure. Nothing against him. He was following recipes.
Yeah, I just have a hard time. I know. I mean, if they became local or whatever, it'd be hard for me to support just because of the shit that happened leading up to this point. I mean,
agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably try it because it's what you do, but
I try beer. It's shitty practice.
I'm not a fan of the environment in that casino with the smoking and all that other stuff anyway.
Which is wild.
Or dealing with a cocktail waitress working the bar there that doesn't know a single fucking thing about craft beer.
Yeah.
Point to the one on the menu that you want. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said a second ago. I'm sorry somebody died. That's bad. But fucking good riddance to 9-Band.
Yeah. Feels bad though to have a brewery gone that we can just openly shit on the show all the time.
Yeah,
because we took every opportunity to shit on them.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but they sucked.
Yeah.
On every level.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gone. Because I remember I had seen an article about brewer killed someone or something. It was like in a Dallas beer group that I'm in, but I didn't pay any attention to it. I'm like, oh, I mean, that sucks. But I kept going. And then later on, I saw somebody put something and it was 9-Band. I'm like, oh, wait, fuck those guys. And then I read the article, like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's just, it's just fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
It's been interesting. I would say that this news has caused the most reactions to a story we've probably ever had. And a lot of comments on that last post.
It's just terrible, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. I don't know what to say about it. It's fucking awesome. It's not awesome, but it is awesome because they're gone.
It's just good riddance. I'm just glad. I'm glad I don't have to awkwardly walk by their tent at another beer festival while someone stands there and looks sad that no one wants their beer.
Yeah, or you're standing around and they're just fucking staring you down like, you guys don't like, why don't you come over here? You don't like beer? I don't like your beer. To be honest, never mind. I don't think I even drank that much of their beer, but I remember that one VIP area we were in or whatever for Hop Jam. I think that was their beer that tastes like buttered trash.
Yep.
It's like cactus. It was fucking disgusting. I'm like,
Yeah, it did. It had that butter taste that indicates a fermentation problem.
yeah. Like, I can't believe we're here to relax and drink a beer, and you just ruined my fucking
Yeah, and we're at a beer festival, and we're already kind of drunk, and it still was bad enough to sober us up to go, fuck, what brewery is this? This is awful.
Yeah. Fucking trash.
And it wasn't any better. I had some of their beer at Main Street Tavern once, and then I did go to the taproom once just so I could see for myself.
Yeah.
And it was trash everywhere.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode. You shit all over him. And I was like, well, fuck, that makes me never want to fucking go there. It was literally, it sounded like the worst experience possible, which I know I would.
Shy of someone actually dropping trow and taking a shit or a piss into my beer, pretty much as bad as it gets. Or I guess, murdering someone.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh. God damn it. That's bad. Like, seriously. But fuck, man.
Yeah.
2020 is crazy as shit, man.
Yep. Oh, there's always, and I guess to the casual listener, maybe you don't realize this, but those that are in the industry or adjacent to the industry or whatever probably have a pretty good idea of this. There's always some sort of crazy drama in the beer world. Always. It's always some fresh gossip. But holy fuck. This is another level. Just insanity that no one could have predicted.
Oh. Good times.
But hey, I'm glad their beer won't be taking up retail space that other breweries could occupy.
Yeah. Like fucking confusing people and shit.
Yeah. Well, what else?
Black Dolphin Friday.
Yes.
Coming back. You got like till the 22nd if you haven't ordered your beer, people, which is what, tomorrow?
2 days. Well,
2 days.
it'll be
Depending on whenever this
by
goes
the
up.
time this is published, but
You want that shit early, got to get by the 22nd.
they got a cool little Black Dolphin glass too.
I missed the glass.
Yeah, they're selling a new glass this year with just like a dolphin logo on it.
Was that on the site when you ordered the beer?
Yeah. You probably go at it.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
The fuck did I miss? Because I bought all sorts of shit. I was like, oh, need that T-shirt too?
Unless they're sold out. I think I bought it the day they put them up on the website, but they've still been posting pictures of it. So,
Well, it's up on my phone.
Here. Huh?
I said it's up on my phone. I can do it later.
Yeah, that's right. Another beer.
It's right fucking there. How the fuck did I miss that?
I don't know.
Well,
Were you shopping after a few beers?
probably. It's typically when I do my shopping.
Then that's how.
Oh yeah, I missed all these fucking glasses. Huh.
Yeah, I didn't get the Smash one. I might still get it, but I didn't buy it yet.
I was able to get, because I hadn't had it yet, the that El Cucuy still like in crowlers or something.
Oh, nice.
Picked that. I hadn't had it yet this year. It's cool. And now I'm gonna get the glasses. I'm glad you fucking said that, because I saw the picture, like the picture they have like when you're going to the from the social media post or whatever, had the glass, but my dumbass didn't put two and two together or whatever. So that's awesome. Can't wait to drink that fucking beer. Like,
Fuck yeah.
yeah. I'll never forget that Black Dolphin Friday, that first one.
Well, parts of it you'll never forget.
True. I'll never forget that it was a thing that happened. And lots of stuff.
Yeah, that's memorable for a lot of reasons.
I had put that I was, interested in the event, and fucking David clicked, he liked it or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Like him showing up, and it just people coming back to my house, and yeah, good times. Wild fucking day and night.
Yeah. What happens when you drink imperial stouts from fucking noon to 7 o'clock or whatever it was?
Yeah, so good, but
And not tasters. There's been a handful of times in our career of drinking together where like we've collectively learned like, eat something beforehand. Don't get multiple large pours of high ABV beer. And then we just learn those things over and over again.
over and over, over and over. That's what happens. Man, that first time was fucking awesome. And the fact they were releasing like the new variant like every hour on the hour, I was like, well, fuck, man. I got to drink till that next hour.
Yeah, I mean, that's what got us. And then as we got later in the day, it was the speed at which we were drinking the next beer was increasing, which then meant getting two of whatever that hour's variant was.
Yep.
And saying dumb shit to people working there in the tap room that didn't yet know who we were. we hadn't done that podcast with Eric yet.
Oh, that was before that? Yeah, my time frame's all fucked up.
Yeah, it was a few months before that.
Right on. Yeah, good fucking
time. Thank God, honestly. I can't imagine being that shit-faced in there with people knowing me.
Miss some of those variants, though, man. I still, with David Clickett, I think it reminded me because I had brought him a crowler of the coffee variant.
Oh, my God, the coffee one. The Topeka coffee, yeah.
So fucking good, man. But even just, what is it now? Bourbon and what are the barrels?
Yeah, the two variants this year are rum and bourbon.
Smaller bottles still, right?
Yeah, I just bought 3 of each so that I basically have a 6-pack of Black Dolphin.
Me too.
Nice.
Thought about getting more, then I'm just like, that doesn't mean you're going to have it for longer.
Yep, that was my thing too. Oh, yeah, I'll get some of these to hold on to for when I want it and there's not any more left. No, I'm just going to drink them all right away. Don't do that.
Yep. So fucking good. So fucking good.
Oh, I wanted to throw out, because I've forgotten to do it, I think, on the last 2 episodes. I want to throw out a congrats to Cabin Boys Brewery for winning a GABF silver medal for going stag. It's crazy talk, but I don't know. I didn't want anybody to think we were deliberately not congratulating them. That's awesome. It's just it's like, I think we found out the day we did the episode with Cody, and then just enough time passed by, it wasn't at the front of my mind.
And we're not, with COVID and everything, we haven't been doing this shit every week, so it's kind of hard sometimes to keep up with. So much beer news happens, it's hard to keep up with that shit. So
yeah,
I would think people know that's understandable. But yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, big congrats to them. That's awesome, and glad to see Oklahoma represented. Boulevard won something for Tank 7 too. It's kind of wild.
Tank 7 got memories of that one too. That
Yeah.
fucking Wild Wings.
Oh yeah.
She got Tank 7 ways off that.
I forgot about that.
You wanted to fight a waitress or two.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were watching the UFC, so it all makes sense.
Yeah, those uppity wing waitresses.
Not uppity, stupid. We can see the tap right there. That says Marshall. Want that?
This says you have bomb on tap. Huh? Prairie? Well, we've got an artisanal ales. That's the one I want.
Right? Man. Good times.
Well, we're talking about events and stuff like that. We should mention Small Brewery Sunday coming up the 29th. Go support your fucking local breweries that day. I mean, do it every day, but it's a holiday for it, right? So definitely make sure and do it then. And this year they're doing something new. I don't know if you saw this. The Pint Days.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Going to showcase equity too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't the artist of the pint glass from Equity Brewing Company?
Yeah, she's one of the owners. She also has her own she founded her own design business, which makes sense because their labels they've got some good detail. You could tell it's not someone just making a label. You could tell there was some graphic design or something behind it. But yeah, she has her own design business and one of the owners that designed the glass. Pretty legit. I'm assuming those 28 breweries, they have to be CBAO breweries or something.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I didn't see anybody on there that looked like they weren't.
I like that glass too. The Arc Nordic glass is
gonna go get one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Pretty cool.
It's what, a $10 glass, and $5 goes to the CBAO.
Yep.
So
pretty awesome. I don't know if that's going to be. It said inaugural. I don't know if that means. Is that just?
I'm assuming that means it's going to be annual.
Okay. So I don't know if they were going to try to do something once a month, which would be cool, which might be hard with COVID and whatever. But if they do it more, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm all about collecting cool glasses. That one looks awesome, and it's fucking local. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making a fucking big name for themselves and not even being opened yet. Like they're on the equities fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Well, 2 places that are open came to light this week, or are about to be, in Oklahoma City. Or
today?
No, one's in Oklahoma City, the Big Friendly.
Today.
Soft opening yesterday, grand opening today, the 20th. And then did you see the Nook announce the grand opening date?
The 11th.
Yep, December 11th in Broken Arrow.
That Big Friendly looks fucking awesome. The patio size looks fucking amazing, like huge fucking area, big ass picnic tables and shit. I haven't seen any pictures really of the Nook. Is it the Nook?
Yeah, I haven't really seen anything other than their brewing equipment.
Yeah, they've got a kids room. They showed a picture of the floor in the kids room, which I mean, it's something different. It's cool. Definitely check them out. I would like to see more of what's going on inside there, though. What it's going to look like.
Sorry, but I think I'm avoiding Broken Arrow until they do something about COVID.
I saw a bunch of towns are getting on board. Are they still not getting on board?
Broken Arrow has not thus far.
Oh, I saw Wausau was at least half-ass attempted something.
Yeah. Please do it, but it's not a mandate.
Yeah. Suggest to your customer, okay, and maybe okay. Hey, they're at least trying.
I guess it's better than nothing. But yeah, Broken Arrow has not done shit so far, and I guess the vaccine was getting submitted for approval today, so hopefully we'll have some movement on that, next handful of months or whatever, start getting a decent number of people with it. But yeah, the way the numbers are going up, and Broken Arrow currently being the only major suburb around here that doesn't have any kind of restrictions in place, I'm like, good for right now. Maybe by the 11th, I'll have done something. Well, I think that's enough beer news for the week. I guess I'll quickly throw out. We're going to probably stick with the socially distanced episodes for a little, at least through the holidays. Get through some of this craziness with the rising cases and whatnot. So if you're interested in doing a Zoom podcast with us, you can shoot an email to jeremy@pubtalkpodcast.com. Contact us via social media, Instagram or Facebook. Shoot us a message, and we'll see what we can get going. But better safe than sorry. Drink some beer at home. Fucking have a good Thanksgiving, but be smart about it.
Get through this shit.
Yeah,
normal.
I mean, we're it looks like with the vaccine, we might be nearing that finish line, here in the next 6, 8, 10 months, whatever it'll be, until enough people take the motherfucker to make it effective. But don't give up now, and don't kill your grandma by fucking going to Thanksgiving.
Word.
So with that, Michael, close this motherfucker down.
You've just listened to another round of Pub Talk. If you like what you heard today, show us some love all over social media at Pub Talk Podcast. And to continue getting alerts every time we drop an episode, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button before you go. You can also find out all you've ever wanted to know about the show and more by heading over to our website, pubtalkpodcast.com. And remember, folks, there's never anything too big or hard in life that you can't handle it over a few beers with your good friends. So until next time, just chill to the next episode. Stay safe.
Gobble, gobble.
God damn it.